Good morning. Good morning. Happy Monday. I see you, Christine. Come on in, everybody. Let's have breakfast for our souls. I actually made a smoothie this morning. Since it's not coffee, it's my smoothie. So what I decided to put in there. Hello, Amy. Happy Monday. Good morning, Rebecca. I see you guys coming in. Come on in. So, we always talk about like healthy breakfast and stuff. And so I have like this big container of spinach sitting in my, law of Monday. Ooh, look at that. I was getting all distracted with my, Oh, yes! Look at you, students are so amazing. Law of giving and receiving. Good job. I used to put it in my calendar because I couldn't remember exactly which ones the days were. But it's a good one. Oh, no. Sorry. Hang on. I've been on call all week. Hang on 1 second. Come on in, everybody. Whoever's coming in. Come in. Hang on 1 second here. Okay. Excellent. All right. Yes. Giving and receiving, for sure. Yes. Good morning, Janelle. Good morning. All right. Are we ready to have a good morning? All right. Let's go ahead and get started. Sweet. Giving and receiving. Well, since you guys started it, today, bring everyone you encounter a gift, a compliment, or flower. Gratefully receive gifts. Keep wealth circulating by giving and receiving care, affection, appreciation, and love. Keep wealth circulating by giving and receiving care, affection, appreciation, and love. So Deepak actually has a new book called Abundance, and it's all about what is abundance, what is wealth really, right? And it's so much more than money. And as we meditate and get back into connection with our truth, which is that we are souls, not just these physical bodies, a wealth and abundance is showered upon us, because it's like this awakening, oh my gosh, I had no idea that I was this. I had no idea that I was love. I had no idea that my authentic nature is to be peaceful, pure, happy, joyful, right? It's gotten covered up by so much BS over the years. And now it's like everybody's, so many people are out going, wake up, right? We need to remind each other of who we really are, and that we are not enemies. We are brothers and sisters, right? And to have that kind of a relationship with each other, that when we look at somebody, just because we may not recognize them, right? It doesn't mean that they're separate or different from us, but to really see them as, I'm a soul and so are you. And so if we approach each other in that way, even a stranger, try it out, see how it goes for you, see what the experience is different. It's funny because last week I had a patient, and he was like, and it was only the second time I had seen him, and he's been through a lot, and he works in environmental services, the hospital and stuff. And so he was like, Doc, he's like, we're talking, and I was like, look, you got to make sure you do this, you got to do that, blah, 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 and he's like, yeah. And he's like, Doc, has anybody ever told you how normal you are? I'm like, I'll take it. Normal? Really? Because I think a lot of people look at me and don't. I don't think my family thinks I'm normal, but I will take it. So, and that he's like, I'm going to take it as a compliment. He's like, you should. I was like, thank you. I will accept it. I will receive the normal compliment. And so, and then then I was about to do a procedure on somebody who really been through a lot in his life, lots of medical problems. And I just walked in and I was like, hello. And he's just like, well, aren't you full of energy today? And I said, well, what do you want me to be? All boring and like barely able to walk up to you. I'm like, if we're going to take care of you, we need to have a little bit of energy, don't we? Because you're not easy. And he was like, yeah. And so own your joyfulness, own your normalness, right? Because we're not that different from each other, right? Marianne Williamson says, and I love it, right? That everything is either an act of love or a call for love, right? That's from A Course in Miracles. But if you kind of think about that truth, it really gives you a different perspective, right? It really does. All right, so from my calendar, since we missed the weekend, I really love March 5th's message, which is when I achieve the authority of stability, I can be a rock for others. When I achieve the authority of stability, I can be a rock for others. Good morning, Anne. Oh my God, celebrating being back after an awesome holiday at Sandals, Grenada last week. Sweet. Oh my gosh, I hope that filled you up so much. Good job celebrating. Oh my God, sounds amazing. Nice. Well, we are thrilled to have you back too, but thrilled that you were able to go there. That sounds awesome. Awesome. Some of the nicest beaches in the world in Grenada. I know that. So, but for this message from March 5th, when I achieve the authority of stability, I can be a rock for others. When we decide to awaken, hi, my love.
At school, there's going to be no masks.
There's going to be no masks at school today?
I think so.
Is that exciting for you?
Yeah.
Awesome. Good.
Mm-hmm.
You just wanted to let everybody know?
Yeah.
Awesome. You want to say hello?
Hi.
Go ahead. They can't see you. Go ahead. You can show your face.
Hi.
You gonna keep your hair tucked into your sweater?
Oh.
All right. I'll have you pick a card in a second. Okay.
Mm-hmm. This actually.
Yeah. Use it. And Christine says hi. So I feel like, especially in this day and age, with everything that's going on, and who we're going to be for our families, right? And for our friends and for our community, right? When I am stable, I can be a rock for others, right? And it's also, as physicians, right? As female physicians, so many people will look to us, right? To be that rock. They're scared. They're anxious. They come to us, right? And as part of our opportunity to heal, when we are stable, when we are kind, when we are compassionate, it facilitates their healing and in turn facilitates our own healing. And so it's so important to be able to achieve that authority of stability. And sometimes we don't feel that way, right? We feel like we're the squirrel running around in the middle of the street trying to just make it through. And so, if that's the way you've been living for a while, I'm glad you're here, because we can fix it. We can make it better. We can. And the fact that you're here all is step one in recognizing that there is an issue and that you're ready to take the steps to get stable. It doesn't happen overnight, but together we can do this. Okay. March 6th message was, when I am faced with pressures, a loving attitude towards myself will protect my peace of mind. Often when we feel like everything's being thrown at us, it's like the thoughts that go in our head just bring us further and further down. And so it's so important, while we talk about compassion for others, that first we have compassion for ourselves, thereby facilitating our peace of mind. And so for March 7th, the message, a kind and compassionate approach to life keeps the mind clear and focused. A kind and compassionate approach to life keeps the mind clear and focused. And so this is the antithesis of bearing the weight of the world on your shoulders, right? It's about being that detached observer, allowing yourself to see, all right, there's a lot going on. I've got a lot on my plate. It's going to be okay. And just do the best that you can with the tools that you have. Be kind with yourself and compassionate, rather than getting sucked into the drama, thinking that you're part of this movie, right? And by being kind and compassionate with yourself and others, you can keep your mind clear and focused. All right, you're asking, it is given for, I'm going to give you two. March 6th, asking it is given. Those who are mostly observers thrive in good times, but suffer in bad times because what they are observing is already vibrating. And as they observe it, they include it in their vibrational countenance. And as they include it, the universe accepts that as their point of attraction. Ooh. And gives them more of the essence of it. So, for an observer, the better it gets, the better it gets. Or the worse it gets, the worse it gets. However, one who is a visionary thrives in all times. So this is great and may seem a little contradictory to some of the stuff that we talk about being the detached observer. So I do think that there's, when you're coming new into all of this information, right? Law of attraction, spirituality, recognizing that you're a soul and not this body, the what you put out there, you bring back to you, right? One of the first steps is to recognize and realize that is to kind of like take one step back at what's going on in your life. Because when you feel like you're running from the tiger all the time, you're caught in the movie, you're caught in the drama, and you feel like, you're being chased and attacked. And so first you got to stop, take 3 deep breaths, detach and observe, right? And then proceed. Okay, so once you've done that, so this is where the soul diet and mental emotional diet comes in this ask and it is given. What they're talking about is that while it's important to have a healthy physical diet, right? I've got my healthy smoothie here, but it's also important to stand guard at the gates of your own mind, right? C.C. Martina would teach us. Is it Joseph McClellan III? She always would quote. Stand guard at the gates of your own mind and be really aware of what you're allowing into this, because it goes into here. And so are you going to sit and watch a bunch of TV that makes you feel really, really crappy and fills you up with more anxiety? Or are you going to remind yourself of who you are, okay, and fill yourself up with the love and joy that is present in your life and has been there. It's just you forgot about it, right? And so the more to whatever you're looking at really determines the quality of your life. March 7th, ask and it is given. With your practiced attention to any subject, the law of attraction delivers circumstances, conditions, experiences, other people, and all manner of things that match your habitual dominant vibration. And as things begin to manifest around you that match the thoughts you have been holding, you now develop stronger and stronger vibrational habits or proclivities. And so, your once small and insignificant thought has now evolved into a powerful belief. And your powerful beliefs will always be played out in your experience. So, what do you want to believe? What do you want to believe? That we are enemies? Or that we are all soul brothers and sisters who just got led astray and we're coming back to each other? You want to go ahead and pick a card, my love? Which cards? Which one?
Tower of Love.
You got it. Let's do it. Okay. Let's see. So the one before it, right, where we're talking about what are you observing, what are you observing, you can create the quality of your life. They encourage envisioning, right? Visualizing what you really, really want. How do you want your world to be? Think about that, knowing what it looks like. Visualize it and spend your time there. Okay, pick a card. Pick a card, any card. Ooh. Oh, pick two. Pick one. This one?
No,
Or that
this
one? Oh, okay.
Self-love.
Oh.
You realize that love of self is necessary to love another.
I don't think we've picked this one before. Thank you. Self-love, you realize that love of self is necessary to love another. Love of that. Right? Thank you, my love. As the old saying goes, you can't love somebody else until you love yourself. It's true. The most important goal you can achieve in this physical dimension is that of loving yourself unconditionally. And it's a tough one. You are the very person who knows your dark secrets, faults, and shortcomings the best. It's easy to see the good in other people because you don't know anyone but yourself inside and out. Do you really think that you are the only person you know who is not worthy of your love? Your soul is perfect. Your human shell is imperfect, and so is everyone else's. The quality of love you give out is only as good as the quality of love you have for yourself. So stop shortchanging the world by not loving yourself with the same intensity you do others. You've made mistakes, but you've learned from them. That's what progress and spiritual evolution are all about. Love your weaknesses as much as your strengths, because they are your teachers. Love that. All right. Let's go ahead and meditate. It's time to meditate. Get comfortable wherever you are sitting. Close your eyes. And visualize your heart in the center of your chest with two nostrils. One in the right ventricle, one on the left. And let's go ahead and take a deep breath into your heart. Visualize it expanding. And then as you breathe out of your heart, visualize loving, peaceful vibrations going out of your heart into every single cell in your body. Breathe into your heart with gratitude for the oxygen that's available to us to give us life. Breathe out of your heart. Give that carbon dioxide out, feeding all the trees and grass and environment with what it needs. Breathe into your heart in the spirit of giving and receiving, becoming aware of the symbiotic relationship that we have with ourselves and our environment and each other and the planet. Breathe out of your heart and visualize all of our collective loving vibration going out to the entire planet. Breathe normally. And we'll begin by asking ourselves the 4 soul questions. Question 1. Who am I? Who am I? Just be. Second question. What do I want? What is my soul's deepest desire? Allow anything at all to come to you in the form of a sensation, image, feeling, or thought. Third question. What is my purpose? What is my dharma? How can I serve myself and others? Allow anything at all to come to you in the form of a sensation, image, feeling, or thought. Fourth question. What am I grateful for? What am I grateful for? Allow anything at all to come to you in the form of a sensation, image, feeling, or thought. Now, in the interest of time, we'll go ahead and start the repetition of our mantra. For those of you who already have your personalized primordial sound meditation mantra, go ahead and start repeating that now. For everyone else, we'll use the mantra So Hum. So we'll silently repeat. So hum. So hum. So hum. When your mind drifts to other thoughts in your head and you lose the mantra, it's okay. Just gently come back to it, innocently going with the flow. Please continue repeating your mantra. I will keep the time and I'll let you know when it's time to stop. Enjoy your meditation. Please keep your eyes closed and stop repeating your mantra and rest. Rest in existence. Rest in consciousness. Rest in awareness. Just rest. And as we rest, I'll pronounce 4 intentions. Just repeat them silently and release them into being. Joyful, energetic body. Joyful, energetic body. Loving, compassionate heart. Loving, compassionate heart. Reflective, alert mind. Reflective, alert mind. And lightness of being. Lightness of being. Continue to rest. And when you're ready, you can slowly open your eyes, wiggle your fingers and toes, give yourself a big stretch. Oh. You can bring your palms together at heart center and give yourself a little bow of gratitude for bringing yourself here today to recharge, to start your day off with a good breakfast for your soul. And now that we're charged up, let's give a blast of much needed love and light energy out to all of our family, our friends, our community, our city, our state, our country, to every single country on this planet, to every single brother and sister soul on this planet, with the intention and the visualization that they may realize that they are loved just as much as we are. From that place, we're going to give a blast of that energy out into the universe. And then from there, it gets boomeranged right back to us. I'll say namaste. The divine light in me sees and honors the divine light in you. Have a wonderful day, everyone. I'll see you back here tomorrow. If you're watching on YouTube, hit like, subscribe. Any takeaways, put them in the comments. And if you're watching the replay, hit #replay. Sending love, everyone. Mwah.